Congratulations on being honoured by the Football Writers. How does that feel?
Very special, very honoured. Of course, when you receive an award, it's the Football Writers, the media. It's really nice because I think you show what we do and you bring it to the fans, and that has gone really well over the last couple of years that I know of, that I've been involved in, and it's very, very special.
The writers aren't always the easiest ones to please. You must be doing something right.
Well, I think it starts, of course, with people that are performing really well. And of course, we've been lucky to perform really well with the last years, but that was before I came into. So before 2021, things have gone really well too, I think, making finals all the time. And people have done such a great job and paved the way. And I think we've been lucky to, and working really hard also to do really well. And I think what you say, it's not always easy, but you're doing a job too. And I think overall, together, we've brought it to the fans in a way that everyone really enjoyed, I think.
The last couple of months, I know you felt a lot of love, obviously, after England won the Euros, but the last couple of months have been sort of more recognition for what the team's achieved and what you've achieved. That must be nice as well.
Yeah, it's been a bit overwhelming too. It keeps going, but yeah, we felt so much recognition, and yeah, that was so nice. Yeah, you can really feel the appreciation that we get, and of course, yeah, things have changed over years, and that's just really nice to be part of.
I've known you for a little while now. The two things you don't like talking about are players individually or yourself. I feel like you're going to have to do a lot of that recently.
Yeah, I have. I think I'm doing it a little more, especially talking about some individuals, so I'll give a little more away. But yeah, it's like we have so many good people, like players and staff, and so much support from the FA. So it needs to come together, and I think a player can do really, really well when the team does well. Then it can become consistent too. Otherwise, it's just a moment. That's what I believe in. So that's why I don't want to talk about players and individuals as much, because it's about teamwork.
Obviously, you're being honoured tonight. You're going to be honoured in a few months' time as well, because you're now a Dane. Congratulations. Yeah. How was that when you found out, by the way?
Yeah, well, I said a couple of times, it's incredible. And when I came here in 2021, I would never ever expect it to be like this. And it has been so special. And so, yeah, like how I've been accepted here and how the journey has been, it's so incredible. And then, yeah, being honoured with this honorary Dame, yeah, I can hardly express how special that is, and how, yeah, I've noticed how big it is here too. So I just feel incredibly honoured. It's a little bit hard to describe.
I was chatting to Ella Tooners, obviously she's being honoured as well, and she was saying that, you know, the players sort of joking that they're going to curtsy for her and that kind of thing, but also she was saying just how happy she was for you to be recognised in that way, because obviously you were recognised previously. Prince William turned up at St George's and surprised you, but to have that link with the royal family, and then obviously the British public, must be just wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I said. That makes it so special. And yeah, again, it's like coming in, and we've done well, but so much work has been done over the last 10, 20 years from people who have never been visible, and people paved the way, and we've continued that with incredible players, incredible staff, with the love support of the FA, and of course, yeah, me as the head coach gives direction too, and it's so really nice that you're so accepted and that people appreciate you being here, and they enjoy me being here, which gives an incredible feeling.
Yeah, it's not just people appreciating the results. They appreciate the culture. They appreciate the huge sort of raise in popularity and appreciation for the team, and putting these players as the elite athletes that so many people knew they were. That's down to what you've instilled. That must feel fantastic for you to see that recognised by so many.
Yeah, that is special. And people talk a lot about, you know, the environment and we try to create. But again, you do that together, and it comes with results. With results come visibility, and then with the visibility, of course, people see a little bit more from us and how we work and how we want to and how we represent ourselves. I think also how I represent myself and how I try to build relationships first with, of course, with players, staff, and FA, but I think a little bit with yourself too, for example.
I'll take that. I'd like to think so. Talk to me about the next few weeks, because we are now getting into the busy time again. Squad announcement in a few weeks before these huge World Cup qualifiers. Where's the team at? Because I know they've had a hectic few months, haven't they?
Yeah, but I think the team is in a good place. Most of the players are in a good place. Of course, we have had over the last years. Players have to deal with injuries too. I think that's part of it. Unfortunately, that's also the part of it. I can feel everyone's really, really excited to get started again. I'm really excited to get started again. So we're looking at the bigger picture. Of course, we have to qualify first. But we have a new, what we said also with the friendlies already, we started a new cycle, and it's really going to get started now with the game against Ukraine and Iceland. Opponents with England, I've not played them. England has never played Ukraine. So I like the new opponents, new challenges, and of course Spain, so we never get rid of each other. So I'm excited about the short term, also excited about the longer term, like looking a little bit more ahead too. Absolutely not taking for granted that we first have to qualify.
Is it difficult being in such a tough World Cup qualifying group? Because obviously you want to be able to plan for a World Cup, but getting there isn't necessarily a guarantee this time around, is it?
No, but I think with the qualities we have and what we're going to do, of course, work very hard to be at our best. And I think when we were at our best, then we should qualify for the World Cup. And we have different scenarios. So of course, we're going out there to try and win every game and try and top the group. But that's really, really hard. It's hard for everyone. And if you don't, then you have to go into playoffs. And that's what we do then. And if we do, then we have another schedule. So we have different scenarios, but work really hard to win every game or top the group. And then we take it from there.
You're always a person with a plan, that is true. I just want to ask you you mentioned about the injuries. So many of the players that were brilliant in the Euros have had injuries at some point this season. So many. Is that because they've just had to go through so much physically and mentally, do you think?
I think, of course, we spoke about that before. Like the game has increased so much. The demands on the players have increased so much on and off the pitch. And that's part of the journey now too. I think we also had 5 injuries before the Euros, where players worked really hard to go into the Euros, and some, needed a little more time to recover. Some had some injuries, like at the back of the Euros. Some picked up some injuries later on in the season. Yeah, that's part of it. You're trying to just, everyone is on top of it and tries to get back as soon as possible. And we know we have depth in the team, and that's, we have plan A, B, C.
Does it feel like the last sort of celebration before the day job starts again?
Tonight, the last celebration. Yeah, well, it comes back a lot. I think that's what you said about too. People are still excited about what we've done, but of course we're looking forward too, because when you stand still too much, other countries are going to go ahead of you. So yes, we'll always cherish the moments, and we have some celebration moments, and really enjoy that. But at the same time, looking forward and getting ready, which excites me a lot too, to be honest.